Good afternoon. This is Betty Meredith, President of the Retirement Resource Center, a retirement education and training company for professionals, clients, and consumers. And I'm happy to be your host today for cryptocurrency investments, what financial advisors and planners need to know to avoid legal actions, with Andrew Shedlock, partner with the QTech Rock Law Practice in Minneapolis, as our presenter. The Internal Revenue Code and the Employee Retirement Income Security Act of 1974, otherwise known as ERISA, do not prohibit the use of cryptocurrency as an investment option in 401k plans. Fidelity Investments will offer participants the option to put Bitcoin in their 401ks by the middle of 2022. However, the Department of Labor cautions plan fiduciaries to exercise extreme care before they consider adding a cryptocurrency option to a 401k plan's investment menu for plan participants. As retirement financial planners and fiduciaries, we need to understand how to work with and appropriately advise clients about the risks and potential benefits of cryptocurrency investments in their retirement plans, whether it be a 401k or retirement plan portfolio. Andrew Shedlock is a partner with the QTech Rock Law Practice in Minneapolis. He is a litigator and attorney for financial advisors, financial planners, RIAs, and broker-dealers. Andrew advises on non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin, including securities and contract matters in these areas. And using his securities and regulatory background, he and his firm assist participants in the crypto, blockchain, and DeFi space to comply with laws and regulations, be proactive, and drive development and investments. Andrew also provides legal and regulatory advice to businesses and individuals in the securities industry, including broker-dealer compliance, investment due diligence, regulatory compliance, SEC and FINRA investigations, and CFP issues. Andrew is also active in the Financial Planning Association of Minnesota. So Andrew, thanks for being here with us today, and I'll now turn it over to you.
Thank you, Betty. I really appreciate that introduction, and I want to say specifically thank you to yourself and to Kathy and to the Retirement Resource Center for inviting me to present on this interesting topic and putting trust and confidence in me to do a good job with it. It's an area of the law and an area of the news that I'm really interested in, that I've been involved in for a couple of years now. Certainly nowhere near what I would, an expert dean or professor or anything like that. But what I hope to do today is to inform advisors about some risks and disclosures and necessary information that they need to know to, as my title says, avoid legal actions if they do decide to get into the cryptocurrency and crypto space in general. Betty covered this quite a bit, and I won't repeat it, but I do work a lot with advisors, registered investment advisors, planners in the space about dealing with FINRA actions, SEC investigations, general compliance, customer litigation, and enforcement. I'm a litigator at heart, and so I like to litigate. I like to defend advisors, defend broker-dealers, whether in FINRA, the SEC, or in state and federal courts. But enough about me. I've been doing this for a while now, and I like the space. I like the entrepreneurial spirit that a lot of my advisor clients have, and I look forward to helping you learn a bit more about that today. So let's talk about what we hope to learn today. I want to teach you and work with you to discuss some real world examples about these following topics. I want to help planners and fiduciaries understand the basis of really what cryptocurrency investments are, what a crypto token is, what Bitcoin is, and how they work. This is kind of the education piece about this new, not so new, alternative investment field. To me, anything relating to crypto is really that. It's an alternative investment. It's no different than a tenant in common investment or something else that's a little out of the ordinary. With that comes certain risks, certain disclosures. And for me, if you take one thing away from this at all, if you take one point away from this at all, I would encourage all planners and everyone on this webinar to really become educated in the crypto space, in the Bitcoin space. Read everything you can about it. And you'll hear that my advocacy is a little more realistic and maybe slightly more skeptical than those in the crypto space. I'm a crypto realist. I describe myself. Definitely not a crypto bro or a crypto pumper, as you may have heard in the news. I don't necessarily think that it will change the world and take over the financial system. That being said, I do think there's real potential for these types of products, and that's what they are, products to really impact the financial space, to change our jobs, to fundamentally upend what we have done for so many years. The second main point, I want to make this practical. So I want planners and advisors to understand the main areas of risk and liabilities that planners and others face when they work with clients using cryptocurrency investments, and how to discuss really the intricacies and details of various type of cryptocurrencies with clients. Again, by the end of this, I want you to know the difference between a cryptocurrency and a crypto token. I want you to know the difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum. I want you to know the difference between a hot wallet and a cold wallet, things like that. So when your clients come in and discuss this with you, not if, but when they come in and discuss that with you, I want you at least to have a working knowledge, so you don't stare at them blankly and say, I have no idea what you're talking about. And of course, the third takeaway and learning objective, how can we as planners avoid and lessen the risks and potential liability when dealing with regulators when it comes to cryptocurrency investments? And we'll really talk about here, not only papering up the file, but really figuring out, what do I need to have in my files? What documents do I need to have when it comes to crypto investments that I don't need to have when it comes to ETFs, stocks, bonds, everything else we work with our clients on to help them achieve their investment goals. And this will have a little bit of particular emphasis on the retirement space, because I think it's really important to understand the pitfalls, the potential pitfalls of dealing with these products, dealing with this issue in the retirement space, which is different than if we're dealing with it in a brokerage account or quote unquote fund money. So it's really a three-part journey today about what I can inspire you to learn more about, what I can trigger in your mind about these areas.